Well, hello there, all you market traders and profit takers. This is your Forex University professor at yourforexuniversity.com. We're going to take a week ending review and forecast for the week ending of July 18th, 2014. And here we go. As this time, we're going to really go across this really quickly and jump in here and look at everything all within this video. We're going to try and do this. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. Of course, we're looking at the weekly chart. You can see where we've touched our trend line and we're consolidating right now for the last 10 weeks or so or more. And we're just kind of swirling across. If this is consolidation is going to continue, it's probably going to either look for this 92.80 or 92.20 to find support and come back and do it again. However, right now we need to adjust this trend line because we have not gotten it closed below the low. So there's our new trend line. And we've got, like I said, the support levels are here. We're already at the resistance level. We might see this head fake its way up to maybe somewhere around this area of the 94.30s. Might even get somewhere in between this top level of 94.44 and this 95.03. We'll see. It may, however, because it's been consolidating and the Aussie is a strong currency right now, we might just keep going on forward because we have had enough consolidation for quite a few weeks. On into the weekly on the euro. As you can see, the euro, it's been downtrending for the last 8-10 weeks or so. As you can see from here, we had the close below the low of this trend line, this running trend line, and now we're meeting the base trend line. We've got the the bearish trend line that's kind of steep going into here at this 135.43 cross here for a support area, as well as the target area for the sell short on the retracement up here at the 382 retracement from the move at the 136.89. So this might go into consolidation, or it might literally start an upswing move from this trend line here. As you can see, it's pretty much been stopped right there. We'll have to see how this plays out. If it does work its way back to the upside and start breaking above this steep trend line, which truly is, we might see consolidation take place between that point here at this area that we're at, where we found support at 134, 135 hundreds or 134.90s. We might see consolidation develop somewhere right around in this area, right where this cross is here at the 138. What is that? 138.80s. Or as high as the 139.60s. Looking at the pound and its really strong movement that's been going place, let's put in a RSI. Make sure oops, wrong one. Sorry about that. Gotta move a little bit quicker. Where are you? Relative strength index. There we go. That's sufficient. Oh, see, it's strong. It's not, there's no divergence going on there. So let's look for support somewhere in this 169.38 area. Let me crosshair this, make sure I got it just about like it should be. 169.60s. Definitely the 168.70s. Okay. All right, take notes of those levels there. Look for them for support levels to retrace to. And here's the Kiwi. It's at its all-time highs right now, and this week it's fallen back off of them, looking for support, possibly on this running line right here, or within this area of support levels here. Now, if we can break this low, we'll definitely see it come down, looking for that support level somewhere around this 85.80, or even as low as where this touching on this trend line. RSIs are near the top. They're not divergent or anything, but they have. It's best when you can see them cross over the threshold of 70. The Canadian dollar looks like it's ready to move back into its movement to the downside, with the exception of this long-term trend line that's taking place. This is a long return. The support here, it has touched the 382 area, as we had mentioned weeks ago, and that's around this 106.40s. Okay, and right now we're up here, finishing at 107.29. But notice that we've hit our trend line, we've come back, and we've got this tweezer top going on. So we might see it continue on into its downtrend or ping pong for a minute in between this trend line and this one. However, this trend line right here at the bottom is the older, longer, stronger trend line, unless we've got some serious momentum happening right now, which it looks like that's what we do have. So we're going to be looking at some bearishness in this week with the Canadian dollar, especially if we can break these lows of 107.07. On the franc, however, we are continuing in the up move. We've closed below this temporary, really short-term bearish trend line. It's created a support level of 89.40-ish, which we might see a retracement to in order for it to bounce its way back and continue on past the resistance around the 90 area, the 9000 or the 9002, I should say. We do have resistance ahead of us up here with this trend line, and also 9097 level right here, this resistance here that's been set up. Okay, so but for now, we're moving forward with it. It is a forward move. We might begin to see some forms of consolidation. We're not sure just yet, but what we would need to do is I'll just show you if it does, what's going to happen, what it's going to look like. It's going to be something like this. Something like that. Okay, somewhere between this area here around the 88.66 and the 90.25s. All right, now for the last pair is our yen to the the dollar yen. Look at this. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. We're getting to the end of this wedge area. Something is bound to happen. Take a look there. There's the wedge taking place, coming down. There's the support level that just keeps holding it. For now, this week might turn out to be the week I mean, it's getting tight. This is the end right here. Let's take a look and see when that is in terms of time. September, week ending of September, around 7th to 14th. It's due. I mean, it's been there in this wedge all year since January, and it's tightening up. So what we might see price work its way back one last time to right around this 101.80-ish area. But I'm personally, you don't know, but from experience and statistically speaking, this will go to the downside as opposed to the upside. If it goes upside, I would probably say somewhere around this 102.85s, or even if it makes its way up to the 103.60 area, 103.70 area, in this void right here, that would be an interesting move to see. But for the most part, I'm looking at the pressure breaking this support line and working its way down to the 98 area, looking for that. But once again, and also real quickly to help us with understanding or getting a fix on that theory. Let's look at the strength of it. And let's zoom a little bit so we can see more about what we're doing. There's one of my reasons for it. If you can see this area here, you've got at this peak on the strength was back here a year ago in March, but we still kept getting highs with less strength. Okay, we diverged on the peaks as well as on our lows. We meandered across, looked for strength, did not get it. Highs exceeded the previous highs that were peaked way up here with the strength, but there was no strength. And we've slowly been dwindling across the middle section of our strength, just meandering along with the price, slowly declining in strength. If anything, like I said, we might see a little strength try and come back for a moment, only to find its way reaching for this bottom. Now, here's an example over here of what's happening now. But this was at the bottom, okay, of a move, okay? It took 3 years to take place. This was something that was at a bottom. Now we're at a top. So what's the logical place for it to go when it's at a bottom, which was up? Now we're at a top. Now we're going to, more than likely, I'll never tell you definitely, because there's never a definite situation. If what I'm saying turns out to be wrong, QuickView will help me save my money by showing me the reversal that's taking place, that I am actually wrong in my analysis. Okay, that's the beauty of the science of market analysis, and the beauty of QuickView is that even if you're wrong, you won't stay wrong. Okay, all right, listen, that's it for this week's review and forecast on the dollar pairs, the majors. And I am your Forex University professor, and this is yourforexuniversity.com. So I'm signing off, wishing you profitable trading every day. Remember, keep your money management in order and you'll do well.